Hi, it's Daryl from D.A.Steele's Garage Band Originals, Music in the Raw. So that title's getting a bit long. Just going to do my update on my Why Can't I Play a Guitar Solo series. Just go through some of the struggles that I do go through. This is Music in the Raw. There's going to be nothing fancy for anybody to watch here. This is just the blood and guts of, trying to be a musician, trying to play the guitar. This is the area that I struggle in the most. This is where the rubber hits the road for real. So I think I'm up to about the fifth video. I think this is the fifth one in this series that I've been doing. I don't know how long I'm going to do this for. Just I'm kind of just like improvising, I suppose you could say, playing it by ear. This is my second year because I got this guitar in September last year for my birthday. I've had a solid year of just trying to do scales and all that sort of thing, and because playing guitar solos and lead guitar in general, and just general playing, I just wanted to improve on it. I don't normally play live. What I've been doing with Lee, that's pretty much all I've ever done, is just jammed in garages and all that sort of thing. I've done a few gigs here and there, but nothing major. And yeah, I kind of always felt just the fact that I've struggled in live situations is why it's never really progressed any further than garage jamming, which I'm fine. I actually really like it now. It used to be a bit of an issue when I was younger, but kind of at that stage where I don't really care anymore. I'm happy just to be playing, especially at age 56 now. I feel good. Like, this is the best I've ever felt as far as playing and jamming goes. So with all of that to the side, I wanted to just be able to now focus in on that one area, that one stinking area, playing guitar solos. Now I can, in the videos you've probably seen, if you've watched them, well, I do play a few solos, but the majority of what I do when I play is those two fingers. So when I add my other two fingers in, not so bad if I'm using 1, 3 and 4, but when I add in the second one, which is weird, those two are fine, those ones are fine, sort of, but when I add all 4, everything just goes pear-shaped. So that's what I've been focusing on, because I think that's also been a problem, because I have noticed when I just play rhythm guitar that I tend to strangle the neck. I'm far from relaxed when I play. I'm learning, certainly getting better, but when I was young it was very kind of tight, and I was sort of just strangling the death out of it. So it was hard to ungrip and go somewhere else. So that's why that was always an issue, I guess. But I'm learning now to sort of be more softer as I play, moving away. And I think the other thing that's really helped a lot too is moving away from just playing bar chords all the time. That's what I used to do, is just play the bar chords, and just more power chords, or just the notes. So I'm kind of learning that, and that's helped a lot. So it's, instead of having a contrasting, you're contrasting where you're having all 4 fingers doing something, and then trying to move to where you just got a couple of fingers doing. I couldn't break from the one end of the spectrum to the other. That was probably where it was getting unstuck for me. So I'm trying to balance the two, where I get used to using kind of just the lead style, along with more, when I play rhythm, it's just lighter, so there's not so much contrast between the two, and that's really helping a lot. So, but I've got to keep working on it. It's something that does not come naturally at all. So anyway, let's just get on to where I'm up to. So I've moved away from doing the one note strikes, which are still pretty crappy. So anyway, I've gone to striking a note twice. Which is still really crappy. But once I kind of get my head into it, I can get it up to, and I think what I was able to get it up to the other day was rhythm in the right hand, left fingers, which I hadn't had before. Not with fingers 1, 2, and 4. I can do it with 1, 3, and 4. That's pretty easy for me to do, but 1, 2, and 4, or say if I just go 1 and 2, no worries. But 1, 2, and 4, it's a different story. Oh my gosh. Just hopeless. Anyway, no worries. So that's what I've been focusing on, and I was able to get that in a rhythm pattern. I was able to get all strings struck. So I've got to make sure that I concentrate on hitting the first. I normally concentrate on hitting the first one twice and the last one twice, like 1 and 4. If I can get that part. Anyway, not so bad, but that's kind of what I've mainly been focusing on. And what I add to that, which really helps, because it's an area that surprisingly is very, very difficult for me. When I watch guitar players play and they're kind of blah, running their fingers all over the fretboard, it's like, I can hardly get from one note to the next. So where I struggle is the fourth finger, coming off of that onto the first finger onto a different string. So if I'm on the 8th fret on the second string, trying to get to the 5th fret on the first string, mate, it's kind of like having 2 left feet. So that's the area I do focus a lot on. 90% of my practices are just in on these basically 2 areas. Out of all of those notes, you can always, I don't know if you can hear it, I can certainly hear it, but it's getting that one there. I can get to that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, but when I go to that one, it's always like half a note So I miss the first note. I might hit the second note to strike up. But I can't seem to get that strike down. Just slow it down a bit. Anyway, you can see it's pretty pathetic. So anyway, that's where I'm at with why can't I play a guitar solo. I might only ever be just a two-finger bandit. No worries, better than nothing. So I'm going to continue with this, and then we'll come back in another month's time. That'll be around Christmas or New Year's, and we'll see how we're going from there. Alright, well, thanks for watching if you've been watching. Don't forget to do the subscribe and comment and all that sort of stuff. It'd be good to hear from fellow struggling musos. I know there's plenty of yous out there. So until next time, thanks for watching, bye.